and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another Woodman Virtual Folk Club. This one is Series 2, Episode 1A. Oh yes, and please, without any further ado, let's welcome to the stage your MC for this evening, Mr. Bryn Phillips.
Nice to be back for the first Woodman Virtual Folk Club of 2021. We're back in lockdown again and it's cold outside, so what better way to pass the time than to watch our talent-packed virtual folk show. For those of you not doing Dry January, get those glasses filled up, and if you are doing Dry January, pour yourself a nice cup of tea or coffee. But whatever you're drinking, get ready to enjoy the show. We're starting off this week's show in glorious style with a fine, big-ticket production called Say It Again from our Canadian friends, Red Moon Road.
You were always good with your words, an orator, talking circles, writing lines and singing like a bird. You were good. You could tell me that you mean it. You could nail it to the door. I could tell you I believe it, but I need a little more. Say it again. I didn't hear you. Why don't you say it again a little louder? I wanna hear you say it again one more time for me. Now you're so contrite, telling me I was right with your tail between your legs, as if you didn't know that place. Say it again, I didn't hear you. Why don't you say it again a little louder? I wanna hear you say it again one more time for me. You could tell me that you mean it. You could nail it to the door. I could tell you I believe it, but I've heard it all before. I could forget it, but I've seen it. I know exactly who you are. I could tell you that I'll leave it, but I need a little more. Say it again, I didn't hear you. Why don't you say it again a little louder? I wanna hear you say it again one more time for me. Say you're sorry. Tell me that you didn't mean it. Say you're sorry that you
really was something. We're looking forward to having you back at the Real Woodman. Let's hear it again, please, for Red Munroe. Now it's spooky song time, with Dick Woodhouse performing a Colin Rees song called The Wedding at Stanton Drew. Notice Dick's guitar, he made it during the first lockdown. Impressive. Dick Woodhouse, everyone.
Shone hot on the holy grey stone walls of the village church, and from their homes along the road the villagers they marched. All in their best they were all dressed to greet the bride and groom. Yes, laughter filled the air that fateful day at Stanton Drew. Well, the sermon o'er, the couple kiss, the service now is done, and to the village green the congregation now must run. The piper strikes a merry note and boldly starts to play. We'll eat and drink and laugh and sing and dance away the day. All the food is gone, the wine's all drunk, and they only want to dance. And any pretty girl who wants to rest can't stand a chance. But as the village clock strikes 12 to end the wedding day, the piper blows his last note and his music fades away. Oh, piper, won't you play for me? The lady softly begged. But the piper stood with his pipes beside him and firmly shook his head. Midnight has struck, it's Sunday now, I can no longer play, for it's only the devil's children would dance on a Sabbath day. Well, they laugh, they scoff, they scorn a man for having such beliefs, but trusted men of God will always stand close by their faith. No bribery nor chains to praise could ever bring him back. And no one noticed join the ring a man all dressed in black. Oh, piper, won't you play for me? The lady softly begged. But the piper stood with his pipes beside him and firmly shook his head. Midnight has struck, it's Sunday now, I can no longer play, for it's only the devil's children would dance on a Sabbath day. What can I do? The lady cried, we'd only just begun, but with no music for your ears you might as well go home. I'll play the violin for you. A voice came from the back, and that is when they turned and saw the man all dressed in black. Well, no one knew just what it was that chilled your very soul, but something in this stranger's way just made your blood run cold. And as his music soared away up through the village street, the rhythm held each wedding guest and brought them to their feet. Well, they danced and danced till each and every one was fit to drop, and all the time the fiddler played they found they could not stop. Then with an evil laugh the man refused to slow the pace, and with a howl threw back his cowl to reveal the devil's face. Oh, piper, won't you play for me? The lady softly said, but the piper stood with his pipes beside him and firmly shook his head. Midnight has struck, it's Sunday now, I can no longer play, for it's only the devil's children will dance on a Sabbath day. Well, the wind it howled, the lightning flashed, and the sun loudly cracked. I'll make you dance, the devil laughed, till the flesh falls from your back. Then suddenly the music stopped and the man in black was gone. Of the bride and the groom and their wedding guests there was nothing left but stone. Well, the sun shone upon Sunday morn and the dew lay on the ground, and the piper stood by the ring of stones and he sadly looked around. He understood just what he saw, his eyes were full of tears, and all the time the lady's words kept ringing in his ears. Oh, piper, won't you play for me? The lady had softly begged. As the piper stood with his pipe beside him, he sadly shook his head. Midnight it came, it's Sunday now, I could no longer play, and it was only the devil's children that danced on a Sabbath day. Oh, piper, won't you play for me? The lady softly begged, but the piper stood with his pipes beside him and firmly shook his head. Midnight has struck, it's Sunday now, I can no longer play, for it's only the devil's children would dance on a Sabbath day.
That guitar is awesome, as is the song and the excellent performance. Once more for Dick Woodhouse. John Hoare impressed us all when he first played at the Woodman with a Ralph McTell song. Tonight he's performing another one, Barges. Please welcome John Hoare to the stage.
Recently I dreamt we were walking by the canal where I used to go fishing as a child. After a while we wandered into a deserted marina and found ourselves drawn towards a door at the side of its harbour office. Wiping away the cobwebs we pushed and the door creaked open to reveal a witch. "We've been waiting for you," she said, in a voice that was more welcoming than scary. Behind her I noticed a stage upon which stood a stool, and alongside it a rather fine guitar. Pointing to the stage, the witch said, "The plague will end when a singer returns." So I took to the stage and I sang this song. Me and my brother returned to the water. I saw a pike that was 2 feet long, 2 small magicians, each with a jam jar, cast spells on the water with hazel twig wand. Country boys catch tadpoles, dive into water, made shy by their laughter. We wandered downstream, and summer rolled over us with no complications except thinking of mama, sometimes in dreams. Stand by the drawbridge, waiting for barges, waiting around for a smile from the man, lifting the bridge wires, watching the horses, dragging the slow boats along the canal. I do remember the times, but no number, after the day, but before evening comes, waiting for castles kettles with roses painted on barges that sail into the sun. Oh, see the river run, that was by man begun. Open the lock and let the boat sail on, taking their castles and kettles with roses, with summers of childhood, leaving smiles on the land.
As always, perfectly played and sung by the one and only John Hoare. We now have that folk club classic, Patrick Kavanagh's poem Ragland Road, set to music by Luke Kelly, and tonight performed for us by Ian and Anne Munroe.
This is done justice by all artists, including the late Kieran Halpin and Lorena McKenna and various others.
And us.
And us. Yes, I think it's on our CD.
It's a
I hope it is
CD.
anyway. Anyway, here we go. On Ragland Road, on an autumn day, I saw her first and knew that her long hair would be the snare that I might one day rue. I saw the danger and I passed along the enchanted way, and I said that grief be a fallen leaf at the dawning of the day. On Grafton Street in November, we tripped lightly along the lane of a deep ravine where can be seen the true worth of passion's pledge. The Queen of Hearts still making tarts, and I not making hay. For I love too much, and by such is happiness thrown away. see her walking now, away from me so hurriedly, my reason must allow that I have loved not as I should, a creature made of clay, for the angel woos the clay he lose his wings at the dawn of the day.
A great song and a great performance by Ian and Anne Munroe. Bluebyrd, comprising Chris Rowley and Gareth Pask, have become regulars at our virtual folk club. Tonight they have an original song for us called Pilgrims. Please welcome Bluebyrd to our virtual stage.
Far away near Emmaus, down an old dirt track, some disciple and his friend said the Lord had come back, we could go there, might see him there. Oh, let's climb to the mountains past where many a soul has died, 8,000 feet above the sea, St. Bernard as our guide. We could climb there, we could be there. If we were pilgrims, we'd know which was the way, the compass in our hearts would find a place to stay. But we're not pilgrims, because we've lost our way, we've lost our beating heart, can't find a place to stay. Our journey's on a live stream, feelings for all to see, until it all means nothing, then nothing follows me and you and everyone. Stop at San Giovanni, about to Padre Pio. He used to rise up to the sky, he'd read the people's souls, he'd read you, he'd read me. If we were pilgrims, we'd know which was the way, the compass in our heart would find a place to stay, can't find a place to stay. But we're not pilgrims, can't find a place to stay, because we've lost our way, can't find a place to stay. We've lost our beating heart, can't find a place to stay, can't find a place to stay. We want miracles and healing, souvenirs to show, but we burn the map that finds them, and We don't know where to go, where to go. Where shall we go? There's this place along Camino where they wash the pilgrims' feet. They keep food and prayer and shelter, and somewhere safe to sleep. We could rest there. Let's sleep there. If we were pilgrims, we'd know which was the way. The compass in our heart would find a place to stay. Can't find a place to stay. But we're not pilgrims. Can't find a place to stay. Because we've lost our way. Can't find a place to stay. We've lost our beating heart. Can't find a place to stay. Can't find a place to stay.
Another great song from Chris and Gareth. Once more, please, for Bluebyrd. On piano accordion and banjolele, we now have a traditional tune from Gerry and Gill Griffiths called the Rochdale Coconut Dance. Gerry and Gill, everyone. Great tune and well performed. Let's hear it again, please, for Gerry and Gill. Gerry Colvin has an original song for us this week called The Laird of Loch Doon. It has a haunting atmospheric melody which complement the lyrics perfectly. You will love it. A big welcome, please, for Gerry Colvin.
when the dragon roamed the sky on an island in Loch Doon was a castle where we did hide, thought us safe behind two walls, one of water, one ancient stone. But this fiend no claymore bore, cut us down, no mercy shown. No potion could be found, no magic cured the air. In the time of the great blight, in Loch Doon I was the laird. First my wife and little ones, then my men at arms they fell, to a masked faceless foe no fern rue could dispel. So I walked the walls alone, watched the centuries roll ahead. In the time of the great flood, in Loch Doon I am the laird. Now the castle sits on the shore, the isle below the waves. I can roam this earth once more, but here through fear I remain, just a shadow of a man. I envy those who succumb, lulled by gull and cormorant, while I haunt these halls alone. Scars will heal and bones do knit, but this fear in me still lives. On the banks of Loch Doon, in the ruins I am still laird. In the time of the great plague, when the dragons roamed the sky, in the castle on Loch Doon is the place where I still hide.
Amazing. That song sends shivers down my spine. Let's hear it for Gerry Colvin. I've heard that some people are leaving their Christmas trees up this year until Candlemas or even later, rather than take them down on the 12th night. So, with that custom in mind, Geoff Frost is going to perform Candlemas Carol. Please welcome Geoff Frost.
Hi, I'm Geoff, and I'm going to sing you a carol. But it's not a Christmas carol or a New Year's song. It's a song about Candlemas, which is on the 40th day after Christmas, February the 2nd. And it relates to Jesus visiting the temple and his mother being purified. Now, this was written by Steve Ashley, who was a contemporary of Richard Thompson, and they wrote prolifically in the 70s, and then he's written albums ever since. Now, he wrote 3 verses for this, and the third verse is an instrumental with recorders and him singing La La. And I thought, I'd like to write words for this third verse which relate to spring and also people getting together in the spring and meeting up, which we hope will happen in a post-COVID world sooner rather than later. So I hope you like this. Candlemas Carol by Steve Ashley. Of Candlemas, beware, old man, the wind gale and the thorn. And if you think that winter's dead, it's barely being born. And if you think that the spring is come with a bright sun in the sky, an icy wind blows icy tears from the corners of your eyes. February clear and cold is a hard time of the year, and silver streets are slashed with gold from a sun that's never near. When morning lasts for all the day, and the colour of the talk is grey, and sunny smiles are hid away, till the spring is a shining clear. When daffodils and lambs abound, the sky is bright and friends gather round to talk and sing and walk and play, and come what may, they want to stay, to share the news that they must say, support and laugh together. And when the end of day is done, their friendships bond forever. Thank you. See you soon. I hope. Bye.
A wonderful, very appropriate song, excellently performed for us by Geoff Frost. And now, with a Johnny Doohan song called The Voyage, a song about life's journey, we have Cos and Baz Priest. Note Baz's new look. He's sporting a lockdown goatee. Cos and Baz, everyone.
Hey everyone.
Hey everyone.
This is a bit of lockdown piano with Cos playing the guitar. Here we go then. I'll sing and you'll refuse me. We sign on together. We coupled our fate. For the heart's treasure, together we set sail. Much to guide us, we steered our own course. Rolled out the storms when the winds were gale force. Sighed out the doldrums in patience and hope. Working together, we learned how. Love is an ocean, and love is a boat. in troubled waters and deep sighs of love. When we started our voyage, it was just me and you. Now gathered around us, we have our own
They certainly have the knack of finding great songs to perform. Once more, please, for Cos Baz. Rob Brunt has brought his ukulele with him tonight, and he is going to perform an original ukulele tune for us called Blues for a Senorita. Please welcome Rob Brunt. Nice work, Rob. Great tune. Let's hear it again, please, for Rob Brunt. Another song about life's journey. This time it's a John Hendley song, The Road That We're On, performed for us by another Woodman duo, the ever popular Velvet Green.
Hello everyone, it's us again.
Hello.
This is a song that an old folk club friend of ours that used to run the Maryhill Folk Club that we used to go to regular. He wrote this song and we've always liked it, so we thought we'd do it. It's called The Road That We're On. Cold to my bones as I walk down this road. Out of the soul, a long way from home. Moon lights my way till night becomes day. The sunrise warms my soul. I see the leaves, summer green on the trees. I watch the waves break from the rolling seas. I've seen the stars you couldn't count in the sky. There's no place I'd rather be. Cold to my bones as I walk down this road. I'm not so a long way from home. Moon lights my way till night becomes day. The sunrise warms my soul. I stood there shore in the springtime rain. I've been hurt, but you learn to cope with pain. The seasons roll round again and again. Time's no master, people say. The cold to my bones as I walk down this road. I'm full of soul, a long way from home. Moon lights my way till night becomes day. The sunrise warms my soul. I've kissed the lips of pretty girls through the years. I tasted love and the bitter sting of tears. I've watched my dreams float away in the wind. Tomorrow's always a new day. Cold to my bones as I walk down this road. I'm good soul, but a long way from home. Moon lights my way till night becomes day. The sunrise warms my soul. Moon lights my way till night becomes day. The sunrise warms my soul.
Mr. John Henley.
Another great song I haven't heard before, excellently performed as always. A big thank you to Velvet Green. With all the gloom and doom of lockdown, we could do with a song of hope. That's exactly what Fragile Hearts have for us this week. It's an original song called You Made It Through. Fragile Hearts, everyone.
Took 1,000,000 years or more to carve this river. Dark water, moving slow, holding on for news that only you can deliver. Well, take your time, just let us know. We sent our prayers for you out across the water. Guess we knew this might be touch and go. Is there a greater gift than the love of a son or daughter? I don't think so. Don't think so. If I had diamonds and I had gold, treasure and riches untold, I would trade them all to hear the news. You made it through. You made it through. Sometimes life will bring you joy and laughter. Sometimes there will be pain. And when the dream is just too hard to capture, oh, you start again. You start again. Now we know that this old world will just keep right on turning. The darkest night will always turn to blue. And the ones who came before you will keep on watching over you, over you. If I had diamonds and I had gold, treasure and riches untold, I would trade them all to hear the news. You made it through. You made it through. Takes a little time. If there's a mountain you must climb, you know our promise will stand true. We'll still be waiting here for you. If I had diamonds and I had gold, treasure and riches untold, trade them all to hear the news. You made it through. You made it through. 1,000,000 years or more to carve this river.
Thank you. A lovely song and just what we needed. Once again, please, for Fragile Hearts. An excellent first half, and as always, we have a lot more for you in the second. We'll have a short break so that you can sort out your interval refreshments, but be quick, you don't want to miss anything. See you back here soon.